It's the Crazy Old Man Show. Remember the Man Show? It was Jimmy Kimmel. How about the Crazy Old Man Show? Because that's what this has come down to today. And, oh, my dog wants to say hello. Say hello, Boots. I'm busy. I'm doing shit. It's funny. I wanted to throw out a beat-up piece of fucking furniture, and the town tells me that I have to wrap it in plastic. I thought we were trying to keep plastic out of the fucking landfills. But oh no, for whatever reason, they want all mattresses, upholstered furniture and shit wrapped in fucking thick plastic. Why? They're garbage men. They pick up garbage. Matter of fact, they barely touch anything. It's like this automated thing comes through and takes the cans. Of course, they would have to get out of the truck to toss this piece of furniture into the fucking hopper. But yeah, they're garbage men. Well, you can't say garbage men anymore. They're sanitation engineers. I guess that's what they do, is they give, supposedly meaningless fucking jobs big titles. Doesn't make any sense to me, because when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a garbage man, because garbage men get first shot at all the cool shit by the curb. And they still do today. But that comes down to stupid fucking titles put on menial jobs. Like, okay, I think the only state left in the union where you can't pump your own gas is New Jersey. And I worked as a mechanic in New Jersey, but I started out as a gas pump attendant. So what would my title be today? Petroleum transfer technician? Yeah, probably. That's as fucking stupid as naming the guy who swabs out the peep boots in Show World a DNA removal technician. It's all fucking stupid, and there's all labels on shit. And speaking of putting labels on shit, let me get a bit political here. This election is a fucking joke, number one. And I'll tell you something. If it comes down to a Biden-Trump rematch, I'm staying the fuck home. And as far as any of these other people running, you were all kissing Trump's ass when he was in power. You couldn't line up quick enough to kiss his fucking orange butt. Yet now you're all attacking him. Yeah, funny, isn't it? DeSantis, one of your biggest supporters, now one of your worst enemies. Chris Christie, who has known you for how many years, is now sticking it to you. I mean, the buffet king. I mean, we really need a guy who basically, when he gets pissed off, he shuts down a whole highway to have a temper tantrum. I can imagine when he's president, what would he do? Shut down all the fucking highways in the country? And then you have Nikki Haley, who was another Trump dick sucker, who basically, Haley's not her real name, I don't think, whatever, and wasn't she appointed ambassador or something like that? But now she's turning around and shitting on the guy that she once kissed ass with. And hey, Mike Pence, he fucking tried, he almost had you hung, and you're still over there. What the fuck? I mean, talk about deplorables. What a fucking joke. And it ain't any better on the Democratic side either. Now they're going to run RFK Jr., or he's thinking of running. The only reason Arnold Schwarzenegger married Maria Shriver was because they wanted to breed a bulletproof Kennedy. But yeah, I'm tired of the fucking dynasties like the Kennedys and the fucking Clintons. I'm really surprised they haven't dug out old Hillary and propped her up instead of, there's President Joe, he's moving kind of slow at the White House. And yeah, that coke was probably his. How else can he keep his fucking eyes open? So yeah. The bottom line is, I didn't want Biden, I didn't want Trump. I'll be honest, I wanted Sanders, because Sanders is another crazy old man, but he's for us. That's the big difference. He's for the people, not for the party, not for the corporate scumbags that fucking back up the party, because, to be honest with you, what has Biden done for a guy like me? What about legalizing weed? Oh, we're investigating it. Oh, really? Because until weed's legal on a federal level, nobody can get a loan from a bank to open a fucking business or a dispensary, and that keeping it illegal on the federal level means you can just lower the fucking boom at any time when you feel like it. And I think the back end reason of this is because a lot of Joe's cronies have money invested in privatized prisons. And what's the easiest guy to bust in a state that ain't fucking legal? A weed smoker. So that's how that works. So honestly, I think what the whole problem is, until they figure out how to get theirs, we ain't going to get ours. And the other thing is, Remember that promise about taxing the big corporations and the rich people of America? Well, that fucking never happened. Instead, we're going after the eBay sellers like me, who, I'll just pick up some random fucking, okay, let's say I bought this DVD, a Blu-ray the other day for $24.95. Now I'm going to sell it on eBay, and the most I can get for it is $9. But that's going to be taxable income. Even though I lost $14.95 selling the fucking thing, they don't want to hear that shit either. So none of this is geared to help any of us, unless you're really fucking rich, and that's what they cater to. The rich are fucking running the whole deal. And like I said, it's bullshit. And just to clear the air, I didn't vote for either one of those two cocksuckers on the last election. I wanted Sanders. And if I can't get what I want, I'm not going to hold my nose and do what's best for everybody else but me. So no, I didn't. So fuck it. And as far as some of this other shit goes, find somebody who's actually going to do something for the American people, and then I'll pull the lever. Until then, I honestly don't give a shit, because none of these people are doing anything for me or anyone like me. And the sooner people realize that these fuckers are bought and paid for and really have no interest in, their whole interest is basically fucking with women's reproductive rights, and in the case of Mr. DeSantis and some of these other guys, going after the transgender community. And I ask myself, why is there so much vitriol from some of these guys aimed at the LGBT community? And the answer is very simple. A lot of our elected officials are closeted gay men that are self-loathing. So that may be the whole answer, but what the fuck do I know? I'm just a crazy old man. So on that happy note, we'll see you next week.